So that's really helpful. And I understand there's a difference between the youth criminal justice system and then there's the adult criminal justice system, right?
There is.
I'm learning something.
Yeah.
So maybe you could tell me a little bit more about the differences between those two systems. Maybe there's a difference in terms of the values. I know that they came up through different pieces of legislation.
Yes.
But I'm sure that there are more differences.
There are, because as I mentioned earlier, the key purpose behind the Youth Criminal Justice Act is one, accountability for the young person, and then the rehabilitation, the reintegration. And so what we see with the Youth Criminal Justice Act, that the young person, they get a few more chances to get it right. Whereas as an adult, you would not. So once you're in trouble, you're in a different system. So let me give you an example. A young person gets into trouble, same charge, let's say, as an adult would get. Chances are that young person is going to get released on bail to go back to their family, whereas then the adult may go through the system a little bit longer for that purpose. Another key difference in terms of between the youth and the adult, because we recognize that young people can be impulsive, they do things without thinking, they may be more subjected to peer pressure, and so they make these mistakes, which are criminal when they're young. Well, the law allows for a period of time, if they rehabilitate and they reintegrate, then that record or whatever they did becomes sealed after a number of years. And so what it does in effect is give the young person a chance to move on with life after they're 18 or 19. So they're not saddled with, I did something silly when I was a young person, and now I have to carry that for the rest of my life, which will impact maybe if they want to go to certain schools, they want to get into certain programs, or they want to work in certain areas. It wouldn't limit them because of the Youth Criminal Justice Act.
Yeah, I like what you say around it wouldn't saddle them with kind of that stamp. It gives there's the chance to continue forward with their lives and understand that, you know, a mistake was made.
Yes.
But everybody deserves a second chance. Yeah. And I think that does apply for folks regardless of their age.
Yes.
But it's incredibly important that we keep that value strong for our young people.
Absolutely. Just because, as I said, their minds develop a lot differently, and a lot of the Youth Criminal Justice Act, it tries to align with the development of the young person, recognizing that they are impulsive and they may be subjected more to the peer pressure. So there are a lot more opportunities for them to really have a second chance or a third chance. And a lot of resources are available to the young persons. And not only them directly, but also the families, because the law recognizes that they need that familial support. So it's there for them.